left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
And now the starting lineup for your Burlington Barracudas, led by head coach Murdoch. At forward, number 17, Avery Holmes. At forward, number 19, Kate Suitor. At forward, number 95, Katelynn Charlton. On defense, number 2, Abby Thibodeau. On defense, number 93, Avery Moon. And in goal, wearing number 45, Shannon Harris. Big slap shot, kicked out, rebound. They score! Steven, shoot, score! Far side intercepted, they score! Kyla Yosivovich, that got in front again, oh, and it's stopped by Harris. Murdoch, score! Suitor, Walker, scores! Now fans, would you please rise if you're able to, and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon, everybody. Just afternoon here at Mainway Arena. It's game 2 of this full month home stint for your Burlington Junior Barracudas, and it's the first time in a while we've seen the Whitby Wolves here at Mainway Arena. My name is Jared Bapty. Happy to be back, as always, here in the booth, ready to call this afternoon's game. Coming off a 7-1 win yesterday evening, but an extra hour of sleep as, of course, we have fallen back for standard time in the Eastern time zone. And we are just about ready to get underway. Wins and losses on both sides of the puck for the Whitby Wolves so far this season is a quick offside for Whitby. They're coming off a 5-3 loss to the Etobicoke Dolphins on their weekend swing out this side of the city of Toronto. As the Wolves dump it in. Wolves in their white jerseys with blue and yellow trim. Starting on the right side of your screen, in the Burlington Barracudas in their home blue jerseys with the orange and white trim. Passing it ahead now for Katelynn. Charlton, who might be free. Backhander, stop, rebound, kicked out, another shot. That's blocked in front. Holmes still trying to come up with the puck as she's bowled over at the top of the far circle, but in comes Flores. Just held in by Steven. Now in deep again for Avery Holmes. Sends it behind the net for TJ Flores. Tries to throw it out in front. That comes right to Prier off the pad of the goaltender. And it gets to the line, but not out. Stopped there by Claire Murdoch and sent in by Keira Healey. Picked up by Whitby in their zone, but still not out. Healey held the line. There's Bryn. Prier again on the puck. Sends it in deep for Murdoch. Tries to get it further in, and that's in the feet of the referee as Murdoch tries to dig that out. There's Prier as well. Looking, goes behind the net to the far side, bounces it off the boards, but Healey comes to recover it. Went through the feet of Steven, and it's intercepted by Whitby, but not cleared out again. Flores tried to throw it in front for Murdoch in the high slot. That was picked off by the Whitby captain, Taya Leonard, and cleared out and down the ice. And the first shot on net is a backhander from the stick of Ryland Haslam and Shannon Harris. In goal for your Barracudas, covers up. Off the draw. Chip to the line and just held in. Tegan Gray tried to follow up. Deja Houston did, but it's got back into the offensive zone for Whitby by Alana Burgess. Near side for Peters. She's bumped into and knocked to the ice, but it's sent all the way down the ice, and not enough for the icing. Just slowed down before the red line as Marley Bursey got there. It's loose in the slot, though, and Tegan Gray tried to wrap that back onto the net, but it was impeded on its progress there. Thrown right to the high slot for Avery Moon. That's off a skate and wide. And Whitby now just corrals it in and throws it out to center. Sydney Sawyer with that clear. Meaghan Reid now dumps it in. Holmes going after it. Gets there behind the net. Two players collide and go to the ice. Charlton trying to dig it out there with Kate Suitor. Abby Thibodeau's there as well. Thibodeau just lost it in her feet. And a one-on-one now the other way for Michaela Mailhot. Trying to step around Julia Steven, and that was floated into the glove of Harris. As I was saying about Whitby wins and losses, they've beaten some of the better teams in the U22 Elite. So far, beating teams like the Toronto Arrows a couple weeks ago, but have lost to some of the weaker teams. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of effort they give today as they are offside again, off the pass from the far blue line, so the face-off will be outside the Wolves zone. A couple of call-ups for the Whitby Wolves today as well. Emily Windover and Hannah Hatt, wearing number 34 and 81 respectively.
And there is Hat with the puck banking it off the boards and out to center. Leonard chips it in deep. Reid trying to pick it up in the area behind her own net. Flores comes in to help. That's taken away from Prier, but stolen right back by Healey. And now she's hit Claire Murdoch with a lead pass. 2-on-0. Prier and Murdoch. There's Prier. She scores! A quick transition and a beautiful breakout pass from Keira. Healey finds Murdoch, and a give and go between Murdoch and Prier. You know that's going in. Prier's 4th goal in less than 24 hours, and it's 1-0 Burlington.
Burlington girls scored by number 44, Bryn Prier, assisted by number 9, Claire Murdoch. Time of goal, 16:30.
I see there's only one assist on that goal. Keira Healey very obviously should be getting an assist as well, and we will mark that on our stat sheet for sure. Pryor's got it again behind the net, though. Murdoch trying to come out in front. Got it off a stick, though. And it is taken by Kate Donegan and cleared just to the line, but not quite out. Donegan tries again. That's Reese Whiteman, actually. Now on the far side, that shot's off a stick and wide of the net. Here's Tegan Gray, though. Sharp angle shot from the top of the center of the far circle is fought off. Avery Moon had that almost intercepted. There's Houston now behind the net for Peters. Near corner now, Peters. 2 Wolves collide with her as Gray comes in to help as well. Moon got it round back of the net. Peters just missed it as it went by her. Gray and Houston now on that far side. Big crowd gathers. And now skating it out through center is Windover. Poked away from her by Avery Moon. Thibodeau came to it behind the net. And Thibodeau got it to the line again. And Burgess fanned on the return into the offensive zone. And Peters takes her down and battles for the puck at the red line in between the benches. Fired in by Gray. And she goes off for a change. Mia Lucifora in net for Whitby. She stopped it behind her own net and got it out through center, and now back the other way are the Barracudas again. Holmes trying to settle it. Big shot and a juicy rebound out in front. Lucifora challenging that one, but she kicked the rebound right out in front, and Suitor almost had it. Healey tipped it ahead, and it's directed back out to her, so Healey's battling hard for it on that far side. Whitby came away with it, though, and it's flipped ahead and in by Molly Farris. Bank to the line now. Quick wrister gets through, and Harris saw that one all the way and hangs on. Just under 14 minutes left in this first period. Face off again to the left of Harris this time. Puck bounces out in front, and a quick clear away of the puck by Flores. Gets to Prier. Ahead now for Murdoch. Murdoch trying to cut to the net. She's free, drawn a penalty. Got a shot, but was very obviously wrapped up. And so a holding call is going against Alyssa DiGiacinto. First power play of the game for the Burlington Barracudas, brought to you by Skids Away, Pallet Solutions, and Recycling. Moon, the far side for Murdoch. She steps in. And Abby Thibodeau was sneaking towards that open short side of the net, but the pass just skipped over her stick as Moon and Mail Hot went at it. Bounced to the center line. Sawyer couldn't carry it past Murdoch. She poked it back out into neutral ice. Trickles into the offensive zone again, but Moon takes it, sent it across for Thibodeau, who got it ahead for Flores, but she was checked. And Whitby able to get it back into the offensive zone. Thibodeau. Hard pass ahead for Murdoch. Now on the power play. Minute left on it. Murdoch got 2 Wolves on her, but Houston came in for the pass. As the second unit gets out there, that puck bounced on net. And Lucifora makes the save. .55 seconds left on the power play. Face-off won by the Wolves. It's sent round to the near side and cleared down the ice by Alana Burgess. Harris leaves it for Steven to go behind her own net. Steven for Healey. And Healey takes it now. Down into the offensive zone, drop pass for Gray. She took a slash and lost the puck, and Whiteman is away now, shorthanded, dragged the puck too hard and overskated it, and it's beamed into the zone by Callista Brough. And the Barracudas start out again with the final 10 seconds in the advantage, and that's an icing call against Burlington, so the power play withers a little bit at the end. Have been very lethal on the power play, though. Face off again, won by Whitby. Trying to stick handle by the defense. Might have got away with a bit of a hook there. Steven tried to reverse it to nobody. A stick got in the way, and it's stolen by Whitby. At the line now. Shot doesn't get on net, and it's floated into the near corner by Mail Hot. Off the glass now and all the way down the ice. That will be an icing call, though. Goaltender thought about playing it. Regardless, 11:14 left in this first period. Barracudas with a 1-0 lead, but are 0-1 on the power play so far, and a quick shot is gloved by Harris. Scramble off the draw, now held in by Hatt. Sent around to the far side. Moon trying to poke at it. Lost it behind her. Goes into that far corner. Moon battling there with Hannah Thornton. Stolen away by Reid, though. And Thornton still battling for this puck, but Reid able to poke it. Just. And out at center now. This is Charlton. Slams on the brakes and wraps it in deep. Holmes goes after it. Sent it up the far side, but nobody was there. And Reid is knocked down. Shot goes wide, and Harris decides to pounce on it with Haslam in the vicinity. Originally took that shot. Face off, banked around back of the net by Steven, and reversed, returned to her. She has to skate onto it. Just able to muscle it out to center, but it squeaks past Flores and Windover. Got it in deep again for Whitby. That's Flores, though, sends it to the open wing where Murdoch comes to it. Prier trying to race to it against it. Kyla Kenyon. Burgess now out through center and into the offensive zone. Dumped it for Flores, who got it to the line. Bruff able to keep it alive. Flores left it for Steven. Far side now for Thibodeau. Hard pass tipped, but it got to Prier. And Prier dealing with some pressure, got it ahead for Murdoch, but it was too far in front of her, and it's cleared back out to center. And we have a too many players call against the Barracudas. It was quick on the change. Deja Houston came out and played the puck. Murdoch is going to serve. You don't normally see a call like that with the puck being played so far away from the bench. It's normally pretty tight. But we have a penalty now. So Murdoch serving the too many players penalty. Sent to the line now, trying to walk in with a shot. Was Ferris, I believe. Scramble for the puck. It goes into the near corner now. Sent round back of the net by Leonard. Far side comes to the line. Held in by Sawyer. And we've got a battle between Houston and Whiteman that definitely was deserving of a penalty. Whiteman and Houston really gave each other a couple of jabs as the puck was pinned up on the wall and was cause for a stoppage in play. Face off inside the zone. Minute and 7 left on this penalty kill for the Barracudas, brought to you by Shield Performance. Puck at the far hash marks. Sent in deep by Donegan. Returned to her. And now at the line. Sent in deep by Shane Desjardins. And now we've got another penalty coming, a cross-checking call. As I believe Avery Moon was knocked over in front. And this is TG Jacinto's second penalty of the game. So a little bit of 4-on-4 for about 48 seconds. Lots of space out there. We've got Holmes and Gray out there to try and get something going in the offensive zone. This is Holmes now, sends it in front. Here's Thibodeau. Couldn't complete the spin and fire. It was knocked away from her, and it is an icing call, though, in this 4-on-4 against Whitby. .31 seconds left in the power play. In the 4-on-4. And then the Barracudas will go on their second power play of the game. Holmes is taken out. And it's Thornton now with a pass ahead. Skated on through by Kenyon. Centering pass, doesn't get to any Wolf, I guess. And Thibodeau was able to clear it out to center. Sawyer's on it there. Bank pass ahead to no one as that's off a stick, off the return attempt from Thibodeau and out of play. 5 seconds remaining of 4-on-4. And then the Barracudas will have about a minute and 12 of power play time. Tipped ahead for Healey. Healey waiting for Murdoch to get into the offensive zone and centered it in for Prier, though. Tries a shot and she just missed the net. Was waiting for that open lane. And she just missed the target. This is Moon now. Claire Murdoch on that far side. Number 1 power play unit working well again on that far side, and ahead now for Moon. Return for Murdoch. She skated to it, makes her way through. Big stop, rebound. 2 chances. Puck sliding around in the crease, and the whistle is blown dead as I don't know why the net or why the play was blown. Oh, we've been given a penalty shot. So what's happened here is the Whitby defense closed her hand on the puck in the crease. And so we have a penalty shot now for Bryn Prier. Takes it to the right side. Skates towards the net. Deeks! Oh, and she lifted it up over top of the net. So a penalty shot and another 35 seconds on the advantage for the Barracudas. Power play brought to you by Skids Away, Pallet Solutions and Recycling. 25 seconds left. Scramble for the puck at the area between the 2 lines there. Healey tried the shot. It doesn't get through, but Moon recovered it. Got it in for Murdoch. Now there goes Prier. Here's Flores, though, to the net. Big stop, rebound. Just trickling in, and they score. With 8 seconds left on the power play, it looks like it's going to be Flores. Took the initial shot, the rebound for Prier. And Flores must have just poked at it again as it squeaked over that red line. And the Barracudas have a 2-0 lead. Quick shot on net for the Wolves is stopped by Harris. Banked out to center and down the ice. This is Desjardins. Deflected ahead and skated through neutral ice by Haslam. Haslam centering pass. There she is with the shot, actually. A second one. Deflects off a stick and wide. As Whitby tries to answer. Rung round the boards and out to center. Hard pass for Whiteman. In. Skates it there. There's a roller of a shot that deflects off the stick and into the body of Harris, and she hangs on. This is Moon. Off the boards and out to center. Peters had it hacked away from her. Here's Donegan. Skates to the far side. Checked by Moon. Dropped it to the line. Shot blocked by Gray, but it's loose at the far hash marks. Pinned up on the wall.
21, TJ Flores.
Trying to dig it out. Gray just throws it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call, though, against the Barracudas. Just over 5 minutes left in this first period. 2-0 score for your Barracudas. 1 for 2 on the power play so far. Puck rolling around in the high slot. Whitby trying to come up with it. One-timer at the line is fanned on by Bruff and cleared out to center by Peters. DiGiacinto able to get it ahead as Tegan Gray was tracking her, but she couldn't clear it out. Over to the far side, Houston trying to come up with it. It was taken away by Whitby as Mailhot tied her up at the near point. Sent to the line and carried over by Mailhot. Pass in front was off a stick. Tried to hit Randall Strongman. Tried to lift it up into the glass. Stephen shot that one out of play, though. Puck comes around to the near side. This is Prier trying to get it out. Prier still battling there. Moon came in to help. A couple of Wolves are there as well. Dug out by Whitby and bounced to the line. Just held in by Sawyer, but Murdoch able to get it out to center. Prier racing after it. Coming up with it. Oh, just tried to hit Murdoch, but she missed it. Prier's on it again off the poke check from Thibodeau, but it bounced back ahead of her. And Flores able to break that play up. At the Barracudas blue line, this is Thibodeau now. Dumping it in. Lucifora stopped it behind her own net. Left it for Sawyer. Takes it up the right side. Sent into the middle for Leonard. His shot just rolls along the ice and is easily sticked away by Harris. Oh, and Murdoch's pass is intercepted, but it's offside against the Wolves. .325 left in this first period. Holmes right off the face-off, turns on the Jets, takes it over the blue line, and she's just offside on the extra stick handle. So face-off outside the Whitby zone is poked ahead by Haslam, but can't get it past Healey. Good recovery by Keira Healey to make sure that didn't go anywhere. Send to the open side in the Whitby zone. Cleared out to center. Reid and Haslam battled for the puck, and Holmes came in to retrieve it. Feathered through to Suitor, who tipped it into the offensive zone. Desjardins trying to get away from Charlton. Send it up the far side, and it's backhanded in by Haslam. And Stephen now. Oh, her pass is picked off. Recovered, though, by Healey. And Peters had to dodge a check quickly as he tipped the puck ahead. Healey was looking for the offensive opportunity, but it was intercepted by Whitby once more. Stephen hooked up a little by Haslam and gave it away again. In that far corner. Taken away by Keira Healey. And reverse to Stephen. Looking for the pass, flips it out to center. Goes all the way down the ice, though, for an icing call. .206 left. Clean win off the draw again for Whitby. They have been very good in this face-off dot so far this afternoon. Sent to the open wing out in neutral ice by Gray. Harold, got back for it. Sophie Harold taken away by Houston just for a moment. Hacked at by Flores, but it doesn't get out. Harold held it nicely. Missed the drop pass for Donegan, though, but stolen right back again by Kenyon. Takes it to the far side. In deep now. Trying to dig it out is Stephen. She's got it. And Julia Stephen trying to slow things down and have her team regroup and maybe get some fresh legs. Cleared up to the line, but not out. Healey able to get it out in the second attempt, and it's ahead for Murdoch. Now Healey and Prier going to the net. Here's Healey. Big stop by Lucifora. Suitors had her stick totally lifted as she tried to come to the rebound, though. Thibodeau is there on the defense. Block it away. Bouncing puck taken by Prier as Harris looked like she wanted to go after and pounce on it. In neutral ice. Murdoch trying to get it ahead. Charlton left it for Suitor. Now here's Charlton in front. She scores! Beautiful beautiful passing play in front between Suitor and Charlton. And the patience at Charlton to get that backhander over to the right side and bury it. And late in the period, it's 3-0 Burlington. This team still finds ways to score.
Burlington goals scored by number 95, Katelynn Charlton. Assisted by
Bouncing
number
puck
19,
comes out to
Kate
center.
Suitor. Time of goal, 44 seconds. Charlton from
And a
Prier.
whistle for the offside as Holmes almost had a yard sale. Not sure what that was about. Some unnecessary body contact at the whistle, perhaps. Pass came from outside the Barracudas zone, so that's where the face-off is on the offside. Tegan Gray trying to get it free. Here's Borg and Gray as well. Getting it towards the front of the net. Lucifora was way out of it. And Houston trying to regain control. She's just knocked to the ice. Whiteman unable to get that shot on net. Centered out in front. Borg takes it away. And the buzzer sounds to signal the end of the first here at Mainway Arena. 3 goals in this first period for your Burlington Barracudas. Katelynn Charlton with that recent one right at the end of the period, but it's Prier with another one, and Flores as we head to the first intermission here at Mainway Arena. We'll be back for the second period once the Zamboni does its rounds.
I just really enjoyed bonding with the girls. It was good. Good group of girls. I just think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to do this stuff, especially in girls hockey, because it's not always showcased all the time, so I think it's really cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing how far our team can go. I feel like we're all really good together and play really well together.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mainway Arena. It's a rivalry game. It's Pink the Rink game here at Mainway Arena in support of the fight against breast cancer. You'll see all the players, certainly on the Burlington Barracudas, with pink hockey tape. All the players on the Stony Creek Sabres with a pink strip of tape on their helmets. And we're all here for the fight against breast cancer. Everybody attending this afternoon's game has made a donation in support of the fight against breast cancer as well. My name is Jared Babsey, and we're ready to get underway right away here at Mainway Arena. It's Game 2 at home for your Burlington Junior Barracudas. Bouncing puck to the far side. This is Thibodeau. Hits Flores with a beautiful lead pass into the high slot for Prier. She scores! Prier all alone in the high slot, and it's a thriller. And a 1-0 lead for your Burlington Barracudas. And Flores tried to clear it. Doesn't work. Now gets to Flores again, and a pass to Murdoch, and a 2-on-1 now for Burlington. Murdoch with Prier going to the front of the net. There she is! Oh, big stop by Christ. But Prier has drawn a penalty. Clea Hastings just able to drag the blue line with her as it's cleared down the ice by Suitor. In for Charlton. Trying to come out in front now. She scores! Katelynn Charlton's first in the U22 Elite. a beautiful one as she picked up the puck, dumped in by Suitor. Cut right on in front and just slid it under the pad of Kristen. Mahoney to the line. Healey lost it in her feet. It does get on net. The rebound is there, and Callie Pitts able to find it and cover up. Thibodeau ahead for Suitor. Holmes trying to stay onside. She does. Suitor, another shot. Rebound is there. Poked away. Thibodeau now scores! With 58 seconds to go on the power play. 58 seconds in the game. On the power play, Abby Thibodeau gets the insurance marker with the advantage, and it's 3-0 Burlington. Murdoch right on it again. Here's Prier with a shot. She scores! For Burlington, right on the attack, and suddenly it's 4-0 late in the game. That's King at the line, rips it wide of the net, and that does it. Heard this song a lot at the end of this game. A 4-0 victory for the Burlington Barracudas here on Pink the Rink Day and Spooky Season Day, of course. This is our last game before Halloween, the last home game of October as well, but we've got lots of home games in November, 1 to 2 every weekend. So make sure you tune into the Burlington Barracudas YouTube channel all throughout November, as we've got games on Saturday nights and Sundays. Check out our schedule on our Instagram page, as well as the U22 Elite website hosted by Ramp. Bryn, 2 goals for you this afternoon. We were just talking before we went to air. You didn't even know the second one went in.
No, it was a weird kind of shot, so it's good to go in, I guess.
And what would you say was working for you and the team this afternoon to really kind of stick it to Stoney, I guess?
Started out a little rough, and then we got better. We just have to get our passes on each other's sticks and keep moving and getting pressure. So it worked out in the long run.
And I talked to Coach Murdoch at the second intermission. He said he wasn't happy with the way things were going, and he kind of chewed you up a little bit in the dressing room. What did he say that kind of got you going for the third period?
He just said that we need to get our feet moving and get those passes on each other's sticks and get our breakouts clean. So that got us going, I guess.
And then just last thing, Katelynn Charlton got her first U22 Elite goal this afternoon. What did you see from her that you liked, and the goal obviously as well?
Yeah, it was awesome for her to get her goal. She just puts in a lot of effort and always is battling hard for the puck, so it was great to see her bury.
All right, thanks, Bryn. That's it for you. So, so we'll be back here in November. We've got lots of home games coming up in the month of November. So stay tuned to the Burlington Barracudas YouTube channel. And thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Again, a 4-0 win for your Burlington Barracudas here at Mainway Arena. Welcome back, everybody. We are just about ready for the second period. Some slight issues with the net on the Barracudas side of the ice. And I say that it's, where the Barracudas bench is. They have switched ends for the second period, obviously. And here we go. Right off the draw, it's Thibodeau. Skates it and dumps it into the offensive zone. Far side now, Charlton trying to come up with it. Carried out to center now by Whitby, just onside, as Flores was able to drag the blue line with her. Down that near wall at the hash marks. Charlton trying to get it ahead for Suitor. Just skipped over her stick blade. And a battle for it now at the Whitby bench. As a potential for too many players there on the change. But nothing doing. Steven. Oh, a dangerous pass. Deflected out in front by Thornton. And the wet ice has slowed the speed of that pass from Steven as well. Whitby now on it in the offensive zone. Round back of the net, tried to throw it out in front. That was blocked by Thibodeau. Now another centering pass. That's deflected wide off a skate with the shot from Hatt. Good pressure for Whitby early in this second period. Prier intercepted that pass. Murdoch able to get it out to center, and now a potential 3-on-1. Going to be a 2-on-1 for Burlington. Murdoch trying to go to the net. There she is! Big save by Suitor. She's taken out of the net, but didn't cover the puck, so play remained live as Keira Healey threw that towards the front, but that was intercepted. And now sent on goal by Prier from long range. Clearing attempt intercepted at neutral ice by Healey. And fired in again. Far side deflected to nobody. Peters takes it away, tries to cut to the net, but got checked by a couple of sticks. And it was sent back out to center again. Reid ahead for Gray. Stolen away by Harold and sent down the ice by Whiteman, though. Icing waved off for some reason. Healey got there first. Don't know why that was waved off. Healey was skating full out as well. Regardless, this is Windover over the blue line. Tried to throw it in front. Rolling puck gets to Harris, and she hangs on. Shannon Harris with another great start to this season as well. Has a .920 save percentage at the moment, as that is thrown on net and stopped. By Suitor. Quickly off the draw again, won by Burlington. Moon keeps it, sends it in deep. Thibodeau pinches up, gets it behind the net for Charlton. Trying to get it in front. Charlton wraps it there, and it goes off a skate. Looking for Suitor, but taken away and skated out by Burgess now. Burgess runs into Thibodeau, and that's drawn a penalty. You can't really say that was any worse than any of the other body checks we've seen so far this afternoon, but Thibodeau going to the box for a body check. This penalty kill brought to you by Shield Performance, the official gym and workout program of your Burlington Barracudas. And Murdoch is immediately thrown out of the face-off for some reason as well. Whitby gaining control. Whiteman to the far side. Thought about it, got it back to Haslam, and the shot is saved by Harris. Second attempt, bouncing around, they score. So an unfortunate penalty call and a bit of a series of unfortunate events thrown out of the face-off. As well, leads to a goal after a couple of shots on net, and they get on the board.
Assisted by number 20, Molly Cross, and number 7, Reid Whiteman. Time to goal.
Managed to find a secondary assist on that goal, but not others. Here's Ferris, rebound shot, kicked out by Harris, and she hangs on. Whitby starting to even things up here. Shots are even, 15 apiece. 3-1 score. Healey trying to come up with that puck. It was returned to the line, but sent in deep again. Houston got there and rung it around the boards and out. This is Peters, one-on-one. Nifty move, but couldn't get it to the front. She's still got it though. Peters trying to take it round back of the net. She's knocked down, sent out in front by Houston to Steven. Now Healey leans into one. Rebound is in front, and Gray just couldn't quite get to it in time. Steven in deep for Gray again. Out in front, Peters spun and had it poked away from her. Back for Steven now. Floats it to the front, deflected to the far side, and Peters picks it up. Tried to wrap it in front off of Houston and over to the far side now. Taken away by Whitby and sent to the line, but Healey keeps it alive. Got it in deep. Sawyer banks it off the boards and down the ice. Healey kicked it, so no icing. Poked away by Steven, and Healey in transition hits Holmes with a breakaway pass. Just checked away, but Borg followed up. Healey didn't know where the puck was, though, and it's taken away by Whitby. Whiteman got it ahead to center, and another penalty's coming. Oh, my goodness. We have a roughing call against Avery Holmes. I mean, this is... Are we trying to manage things now after we've established that most of this stuff was allowed in the first period? I don't really understand the reason for this call here, but another penalty kill brought to you by Shield Performance, the official gym and workout program of your Burlington Barracudas. At the line, Desjardins. Send it to the near side. Donegan battling, can't come up with it. Stolen away by DiGiacinto. Sent to the far side where Murdoch took it away, but the referee gets in the way and she can't get it out. Murdoch takes a cross check. There's no call on that one. Murdoch still battling for the puck, and she's tripped as well as a shot is fired by a Whiteman and gloved by Harris. Minute 25 left in this set, penalty kill. Off the draw. Haslam comes up with it. Fired that well over top of the net though. Far side now, Prier. Trying to get it out the far side to Wolves. Keep it alive. Healey steals it and is able to clear it out and down the ice. Sawyer starts the breakout now for Burlington, or for Whitby, excuse me. Sawyer now off the crossbar, and the rebound kicks out to the high slot, and Whitby sets up again. Haslam leans into his shot, deflected wide over top of the net. Near side now, Whiteman. But looking for an option, Haslam. Trying to sell a call maybe, Whiteman and that near side. Flores watching. Burgess got the pass. Sawyer recovered it. Haslam, now Sawyer again. Thrown on net, deflected wide, goes to the far side where Healey met it and rung it round and down the ice. 15 seconds left in the power play. Second unit, Healey can't get it around her. Healey able to disrupt that play, got it ahead for Peters, now shorthanded. Peters gets by, backhander stopped by Lucifora. One second left. Holmes is ready to return to the ice. Here she comes off the draw. Taken by Whitby over to the far side and sent all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Mail hot beat it out, got it in front, rolling around, they score! Harris frustrated as she thought she found the puck, but it squeaked to the near side as she was moving right. And we are now in a one-goal game. It's 3-2. Three goals for Burlington in the first, and now 2 for Whitby in the second, as the Wolves try to storm back. There's one from long range on Harris that is stopped. Whitby now out shooting the Barracudas by 1 at this moment. An even game so far this afternoon. Peters interrupts that play and gets it out to center. Centered it in front for Gray. Another kick save by Lucifora. And it's skated out to center again by Whitby. Peters trying to take that away though. And another penalty's coming to Burlington. This is that is 3 penalties in a row to Burlington, and weak ones at that. Peters trying to lift the stick. And another power play opportunity now for Whitby. 11:48 remaining in this second period. Penalty kill brought to you by Shield Performance, the official gym and workout or training program of the Burlington Barracudas. Haslam behind the net. Moon took it away and gave it right back. Comes out in front. Whacked to the far side by Burlington. Ferris got it to the line. Sawyer's shot is blocked. Moon trying to get it away. Back of the net now to the near corner. Haslam meets it there. Sawyer over to the far side. Ferris into the open corner, round back of the net, taken by Leonard, shot fired wide by Haslam, and it flies out to center. Ferris skates it over the blue line as the penalty kill unit changes for Burlington, shot into the glove of Harris, and she hangs on. 1:05 left in the penalty kill. Off the draw, Healey's hauled down. No call there again. Harold returns it to Desjardins. Harold again, watched by Charlton. Desjardins backpedaling. Tries a shot, that's wide. Stolen away by Reid and cleared out. Desjardins with about 30 to go on the power play. Skates over the blue line and in. In deep now. Healey trying to come up with it and does, and gets it out once more. Lucifora for Desjardins. Pass to nobody. Prier gloved that down and is tripped. There's no call there either. This is some interesting officiating happening this afternoon now as the penalty expires. No, not yet. 2 seconds left on it. Another shot for Whitby, though, as Harris gloved that one. Burgess got it to the line. Penalty has expired officially now. Peters back on the ice. Near corner, Bursey trying to get it to the line. Now the Barracudas are attempting to muscle it up the boards. And it's poked out to center by Flores. 3-on-1 now for Burlington. Flores looking for the shot. Just missed the short side. And poking at the line. Does not get out, but the second opportunity does. Banked ahead and fired in by Bursey. Harris left it for Steven. Off the glass. But not out, though. Held in by Harold. Steven is taken down as well in the near corner. Trying to come up with a puck now. Take it away from Harold, perhaps. Steven throws Harold to the ice. That was probably more like a penalty than what Peters got. Whiteman now. Shot blocked by Steven and a good one. Sent to the area behind the net. This is Windover. Round back to the near side for Harold. Steven runs into her, and now you're going to call that one. Wow. Another penalty to Burlington, and another weak call based on earlier things that happened in the game. Penalty kill brought to you by Shield Performance, the official gym and training program of your Burlington Barracudas, as it's poked to the near side by Harris.
Burlington County, number 5.
Houston trying to come up with it, stolen away by Haslam. This is Sawyer now, returns it to Haslam, and Sawyer again. Far side for Ferris, taken away by Healey and sent to the boards. Gray gets it to the line, but not out. Gray still trying to come up with a puck. This is Sawyer now. Near side, Haslam shot fought off and held by Harris. Behind the net, Holmes finds it. Has it taken away. Thibodeau trying to come up with it. At the line now, Kenyon. Near side, Mailhot had it flow right through her. And Moon can't get it out, though. Deflected away. Comes out in front, though. Big stop by Harris. And she hangs on again. One minute left on the power play for Whitby. 7:37 left in this second period, as the intensity of this game ramps up. Another shot deflected wide. For Whitby goes round back of the net. This is DiGiacinto. Moon got it to the line, but not out. That's held in by Kenyon. Now Mailhot. Return for Kenyon. Shot doesn't get through. It does there. Couple of deflections and a big collision in front, as Kate Suitor defending her goaltender. Harris stretching out to make sure she makes that save. 24 seconds left on the power play for Whitby. And now a discussion with the officiating crew. potential problem with the score clock. I was going to say, I guess we must have lost a few seconds, so 5 seconds will be held on the clock. As you audibly heard referee Ashley Dix, but Murdoch is free short-handed, just missed the corner of the net as she lifted it over top. Murdoch's on it though, trying to get it to the front, stick lifted, Charlton's there in the far side, and Whitby stole it away, skates it out to center now. Can't step around Reid, but the follow-up is taken behind the net. Haslam to Whiteman. Haslam again, backhands it in front off a skate. Doesn't get to a Wolf, and now Sawyer returns it for Whiteman. Pinned up and cleared out to center now. Murdoch thought about going after it, but she goes for a change. Deflected in for Haslam. Can't step around Healey, though. The follow-up from Bursey is blocked nicely by Healey, and Healey going after the puck into the far corner. Haslam took it away, but Flores came in to help out. Up the far side for Prier, but not cleared. Second attempt gets to Flores. She pokes at it to Borg, and now Borg is taken out. There's a penalty coming now for Whitby as Flores takes it into the near corner. Coming up with it is Bursey. And Vicky Borg draws the interference call. Digi Jacinto again. That is her third penalty of the game. Holding, cross-checking, and now interference as she sits in the box for the third time in this game. Moon now. Got it to the far side. Thibodeau skating after it. Sent up the far boards. Held in by Moon. Got it ahead for Flores, who's wrapped up and hooked again with no call on the play. Could have been a 5-on-3 there for Burlington as Moon has it now at her own blue line. Backpedaling, being watched by Burgess. Gave it away, but Murdoch follows up. Flores trying to dig it out now. Moon. Here is she, over to the far side for Prier. Chipped ahead now for Murdoch, who is free and alone. Backhander gloved by Lucifora. Minute and 14 left on the power play, brought to you by Skids Away, Pallet Solutions and Recycling. Moon at the line again. In the near side area for Murdoch. Hash mark area now in deep for Flores. Return for Murdoch. At the line again. Moon now Murdoch. Return for Moon. Risks a shot deflected to the near side. Moon back out in front and it sneaks through the crease. Back of the net now. Murdoch in front. Prier tried to pull the trigger. Deflected down by a stick. The stick of Healey, but it was a little too high. And so the play is called. Quick face-off is pushed ahead by Burlington, but fired immediately down the ice by Whitby. Harris left it behind the net. Thibodeau is taken out. And now a turnover in the offensive zone for Whitby. In that near corner. Now taken behind the net for Thibodeau, and she will set up the breakout. Turns away from Whiteman, sends it to the far side for Suitor. Return for Thibodeau. Now for Healey on the open wing. Carried ahead and chipped forward and cleared right back out. Could be a 2-on-1 for Whitby. Whiteman against Thibodeau and an easy glove save for Harris. .340 left in this second period. Loose puck off the draw, goes to the near wall. Ahead for Holmes now, lifted through center, no, and Charlton thought she dragged the blue line with her, but would have been called offside. Ferris over to the far side for Thornton, and she shovels it ahead. This is Reid now, round to the near wall for Holmes. Takes a cross check as she clears it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Burlington. .308 remaining in this second period. 3-2 is the score with 2 goals from the Whitby Wolves. Lots of power play opportunities as well for them, as that's lifted up and out of play by Deja Houston. Scramble off the draw taken by Murdoch. Skated out to center, backhanded forward for Prier, reaches for it, centering in front, and kicked out by Lucifora. Prier banks it off the boards, and it's cleared to the line, held in by Healey. Murdoch sent it for Flores, now Prier in front, she scores! The magic line does it again. Another good keep of the line by Keira Healey. Got it in for Flores. And Murdoch found Prier in front. Second goal of the game for Prier. And the Barracudas have restored their 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. Whitby's right in on the attack again, though.
By number 21.
Flores, it's sent out in front. Sawyer now. Far side, slap shot, deflected away. Bursey tried to center it in front, blocked by Steven. Trying to get it ahead for Murdoch. Murdoch poked at it, but it's sent back in by Whitby. 2 minutes left in this second period. Healey behind the net, has to be sharp. There's 2 Wolves there, spun it away from Windover and got it to Steven. Steven hard off the glass out to center. Oh, almost taken by Peters as Sawyer almost misplayed the puck at the red line. Harris to the far side. Left it for Healey, who sent it to that far side, and now Healey reverses it the other way. Tegan Gray ahead for Peters. She deflected it. Pass was behind her, though. And now Whitby is back on the attack. This is Strongman. Got it to the line. For Desjardins takes a shot. Blocked in front. Steven trying to settle it. Houston as well. Lifted up. And intercepted by Gray. Oh, and good block of the pass by Strongman as Gray was trying to find Peters. Headed up ice. Steven now for Gray. Rolling puck skipped over the stick blade of Gray, and Whitby got it ahead for Ferris, and now a shot off the blocker of Harris from Strongman up the near side. Whiteman and Holmes go at it. Holmes was knocked down by Whiteman. Puck, another puck off the bar. DiGiacinto held the line, and battle for it in the feet of multiple players on the near half wall. Slapped in deep again. Whiteman trying to come up with it. Healey takes it away. Final few seconds of this second period. Healey up the near boards. DiGiacinto takes a check. Steven can't get it out. Healey's going to try again, maybe on these last few moments. Just pin it up on the boards. The end of the second period, a resurgence of the Whitby Wolves as they score 2, but Burlington answers back with with the second of the game from Bryn Prier. And we sit at 4-2 after 2 here at Mainway Arena.
I just really enjoyed bonding with the girls. It was good. Good group of girls. I just think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to do this stuff, especially in girls hockey, because it's not always showcased all the time, so I think it's really cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing how far our team can go. I feel like we're all really good together and play really well together.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mainway Arena. It's a rivalry game. It's Pink the Rink game here at Mainway Arena in support of the fight against breast cancer. You'll see all the players, certainly on the Burlington Barracudas, with pink hockey tape. All the players on the Stony Creek Sabres with a pink strip of tape on their helmets. And we're all here for the fight against breast cancer. Everybody attending this afternoon's game has made a donation in support of the fight against breast cancer as well. My name is Jared Bamsey, and we're ready to get underway right away here at Mainway Arena. It's Game 2 at home for your Burlington Junior Barracudas. Bouncing puck to the far side. This is Thibodeau. Hits Flores with a beautiful lead pass into the high slot for Prier. She scores! Reid Prier all alone in the high slot, and it's a thriller. And a 1-0 lead for your Burlington Barracudas. And Flores tried to clear it. Doesn't work. Now gets to Flores again, and a pass to Murdoch, and a 2-on-1 now for Burlington. Murdoch with Prier going to the front of the net. There she is! Oh, big stop by Christ. But Prier has drawn a penalty. Clea Hastings just able to drag the blue line with her as it's cleared down the ice by Suitor. In for Charlton. Trying to come out in front now. She scores! Katelynn Charlton's first in the U22 Elite. It's a beautiful one as she picked up the puck, dumped in by Suitor. Cut right out in front and just slid it under the pad of Christ. Mahoney to the line. Healey lost it in her feet. It does get on net. The rebound is there, and Callie Pitts able to find it and cover up. Thibodeau ahead for Suitor. Holmes trying to stay onside. She does. Suitor, another shot. Rebound is there. Poked away. Thibodeau now scores! With 58 seconds to go on the power play. 58 seconds in the game. On the power play, Abby Thibodeau gets the insurance marker with the advantage, and it's 3-0 Burlington. Murdoch right on it again. Here's Prier with a shot. She scores! For Burlington, right on the attack, and suddenly it's 4-0 late in the game. It's King at the line, rips it wide of the net, and that does it. Heard this song a lot at the end of this game. A 4-0 victory for the Burlington Barracudas here on Pink the Rink Day and Spooky Season Day, of course. This is our last game before Halloween, the last home game of October as well, but we've got lots of home games in November, 1 to 2 every weekend. So make sure you tune into the Burlington Barracudas YouTube channel all throughout November, as we've got games on Saturday nights and Sundays. Check out our schedule on our Instagram page, as well as the U22 Elite website hosted by Ramp. Bryn, 2 goals for you this afternoon. We were just... All right, live now with Keira Healey. Keira, you got an assist in that first period, and the first period went pretty well for the team, but 2 goals for Whitby in that second period. So what do we have to do for the third to seal the win?
I think we just need to keep battling hard in their ends. We can't give up any pucks, and we got to stop taking penalties and stuff. A couple ones were iffy, but some definitely could have been protectable. And we need to keep playing our game, make sure to keep the puck in their end, keep playing as a team.
Good answer. And obviously, I'm sure Colin had some words for you in the second intermission here. What did he say to kind of motivate the team again for the third period?
Don't take dumb penalties, and we just got to keep battling hard. We can't have like week 6 and stuff, and we got to make sure that we're giving 100% every single shift.
All right, that's Keira Healey. 1 assist for her so far this afternoon. Third period coming up in a few moments.
I just really enjoyed bonding with the girls. It was good. Good group of girls. I just think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to do this stuff, especially in girls hockey, because it's not always showcased all the time, so I think it's really cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing how far our team can go. I feel like we're all really good together and play really well together.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mainway Arena. It's a rivalry game. It's Pink the Rink game here at Mainway Arena in support of the fight against breast cancer. You'll see all the players, certainly on the Burlington Barracudas, with pink hockey tape. All the players on the Stony Creek Sabres with a pink strip of tape on their helmets. And we're all here for the fight against breast cancer. Everybody attending this afternoon's game has made a donation in support of the fight against breast cancer as well. My name is Jared Bamsey, and we're ready to get underway right away here at Mainway Arena. It's Game 2 at home for your Burlington Junior Barracudas. Bouncing puck to the far side. This is Thibodeau. Hits Flores with a beautiful lead pass into the high slot for Prier. She scores! Reid Prier all alone in the high slot, and it's a thriller. And a 1-0 lead for your Burlington Barracudas. And Flores tried to clear it. Doesn't work. Now gets to Flores again, and a pass to Murdoch, and a 2-on-1 now for Burlington. Murdoch with Prier going to the front of the net. There she is! Oh, big stop by Christ. But Prier has drawn a penalty. Clea Hastings just able to drag the blue line with her as it's cleared down the ice by Suitor. In for Charlton. Trying to come out in front now. And we are underway now in the third period. Battle forward in front of the Burlington bench. Suitor comes up with it, fires it in deep. Suitor stopped it behind her own net. Got it ahead. And now this is Holmes dropping it for Moon. Sending it ahead and back of the net now for Charlton. Tried to throw it in front. That was cut off by Haslam and cleared to the line, but not out. Taken away by Flores on the reverse pass from Flores. Charlton was going to the bench, so that didn't connect. Murdoch keeping that play alive. Flores back of the net, looking for Prier in front, off a stick. Gets to the line. Good keep of the play by Stephen. Moon for Flores. Pass cut off and cleared out to center. Prier receives the pass. Hard one into the middle for Flores, but it's swept away from her and cleared to the line. Knocked down by Prier, but taken by Haslam. A weak shot from Ferris goes wide. Hard pass intended for Murdoch, and the icing has to be waved off, but Murdoch trying to wrap it around. Suitor had to play that loose puck. Murdoch still on it though. Takes it behind the net. Tries to come up with it. And it's sent to the far side. Sawyer trying to get away from Houston. Got it through to Ferris. And Ferris chips it past Stephen and into the offensive zone. Ferris still with it on the very wet ice. Totally stops that pass. Peters muscled it out to center, and this is Houston now. Backhanded in. Burgess taken away by Gray. Chip shot just wide of the far side. And Gray's on it again. In the near corner. Left it for Houston to come up with. Trying to dig it out there with the help of Gray as she came back. Peters in there as well. All three forwards for Burlington, but it's stolen away by Strongman and taken right back just for a moment by Houston. Pass intercepted by Healey. Peters chipped up, but not in, as Haslam, I think, or DiGiacinto actually got in the way of that one. And now Bruff got it ahead, but taken right back and up and out of play by Healey. So the face-off outside the Burlington zone. Off the draw, taken by Whitby and carried over the blue line by Whiteman. Sharp angle shot, kicked out by Harris. Windover got it into the near corner, but Suitor fired that round to the far side. Holmes tried to chip it ahead for Charlton. That's taken away by Desjardins. And now Windover again. Pass to the far side for Whiteman. Fired off a body. Does not get on net as it's cleared back to the line. Battle for it. The center ice area goes over to the far side now. Whiteman in the middle for that's Harold, just onside, but now poked the other way and ahead for Murdoch, right on, and then he scores! Murdoch on the breakaway with another beautiful move, almost identical to yesterday's. And a 3-goal lead is restored once more. 5-2 Burlington. Murdoch in deep for Flores. Tried to get it out in front. Thibodeau with a heavy shot that's deflected up by Murdoch.
Claire Murdoch, assisted by number 4, Meaghan Reid. Time of the goal, 16:09. Murdoch from Reid at 16:09.
Deflected out to center by Whitby. I just wanted to hear the goal announcement to get the right time as well. Murdoch from Reid. Beautiful pass ahead. Thibodeau Pinches in to keep it alive. Rings it in deep. Flores backhanded in front. Peters was headed there, but it was off a stick. This is Gray now. Gets it for Thibodeau. Risks his shot. Deflected away by Lucifora. Deja Houston with a great intercept of that. Oh, and that just deflected wide from the stick of Peters. And Houston now racing back to take away that offensive play for Whitby. Bruff offside as Leonard couldn't get back. Colin Murdoch applauding the great effort of Houston there to recover and break up that offensive zone opportunity for Whitby. This is Healey now. Turns on the Jets and dumps it in. Peters going after it. Desjardins just got there ahead. This is Bruff. Lifts a pass all the way down the ice for an icing call against the Wolves. Burlington with the last two goals, answering Whitby's 2 from the second period. Desjardins off the draw. Has it taken away. Pinned up on the back wall. And reversed right back to Desjardins again. Far side now, Ferris into the middle for Mailhot. Skates it in. Deflected away off the stick of Healey, off the shot. Up the near side wall, Whiteman tried to dangle around Vicky Borg. That didn't work. And Holmes able to poke it out to center. Kenyon ahead for Windover. Gave it off to Sawyer, who walks in. Shot into the glove of Harris, and she hangs on. .37 left in this third period. Whitby made it close in the second, but the Barracudas have reacquired their 3-goal lead. Currently 5-2, but in on the attack are the Wolves again. One-touch pass intended for Burgess, skips over her stick, and that glides to the area in front of the net that is fired out and down the ice. Murdoch racing after it, almost came up with it. Tied up a little bit in the far corner. Prier is there now. Got it out in front off the stick of Murdoch. Trickles to the line. Moon holds it in. Throws it on. Deflected by Murdoch. Lucifora was out of her net and made contact with Murdoch. But it's cleared out to center and skated through by Harold. Knifed away from her by Murdoch. Or Moon, excuse me. But Harold stays on it. Moon takes it away a second time and throws it off the glass and out to center. Gray trying to come up with it, but it's taken away by Haslam and skated in again. Off a stick and wide, Bursey picks it up, tries to throw it in front. That doesn't get there. Comes to the line. Hat's shot kicked away by Flores. Desjardins held on to that puck for a little while, and a hand pass is called from the from outside of the zone. But yes, that was a bit of an extended period of time that that puck was in the glove of Desjardins. But anyways, Houston in deep. Rung it around to the near side. Hat trying to keep that play alive. Bouncing puck settled by Healey. Tries to find Gray with the lead pass. Skating onto it. Lucifora almost gave it right back to Gray. Houston kept it alive in the far corner now. Gray trying to take it away from Desjardins. Centering pass. There's Peters. Can't pull the trigger as she was checked in front, but knocked it away. And this is Gray. Trying to survive the forecheck of Desjardins. Peters got it to the line. Stephen with a shot that was deflected, and Lucifora hung on to the puck, and on the skate by took some contact from Gray. Desjardins wasn't happy about it. And I think we're getting a couple of penalties now. Desjardins going to the box. Oh, wow. 4 players in the box. Couple of roughing minors. 5-on-5. Houston and Gray both in the box, as well as Desjardins and Hatt. So no actual advantage for either team. Puck bounces round back of the net. Kept in by Whitby just for a moment. Banked off the boards, but not out. Healey. Pass ahead for Charlton. Gets it over the blue line just onside. Wrapped around back of the net by Strongman. And Ferris fanned on her clearing attempt, so it's held in by Holmes. Bounced out to center by Whitby. Holmes retreating to her own end. That pass is deflected off the stick and out of play.
At 11:36. Whitby penalty to number 4. 2 minutes for roughing at 11:36.
Puck sent all the way down the ice and slapped around to the near corner. Hard pass ahead, deflected by Flores, but gobbled up by Whiteman, and she dragged it too hard again. That's the second time she's done that, and a hard pass for Murdoch goes all the way down the ice. Oh, and she blows a tire as she tries to cut around the net, but regained control. Prier, sharp angle, just saved and deflected out of play. .23 left in this third period. Off the draw, Prier gives it to Moon. And Moon is checked, and it's cleared out to center by Whitby. Quick reverse by Thibodeau. Ahead for Murdoch now. Prier going to the net. Moon now risks a shot. Stopped and deflected out of play by Lucifora. Being criticized for my musical choices. Intercepted by Peters in front, deflected on, and it's loose in the slot still. Keira Healey poking at it. Puck rolls to the far side. Stephen right back in again for Burlington. Borg in front, backhands it just wide. Reid is there with her as well. Left it for Reid in the near corner. Hooked by Haslam, and Peters is blowing up in the corner again. There's no call on that one as DiGiacinto skates it in. Poked away from her by Stephen and taken down. Peters bumped off the puck by Thornton, and Stevens got it again though. Hard round. Now centering pass for Strongman. She can't settle the puck. Loose behind the net. Comes out to the far side for Holmes. Slapped away from her, but Borg able to get it out to center. Quick change for Burlington. Katelynn onside as Holmes took that away. Got it ahead for Suitor, but that was taken away. Right back in for Strongman. Trying to find an option. Drop pass for nobody, and Holmes steps away. Holmes with a clean lane. Right in, Deeks. Oh, and she just missed the net. Thibodeau stopped that breakout. Got it back in deep again. Thibodeau still trying to forecheck a little bit. This is Kenyon now ahead off the linesman. Dumped in by Ferris. Moon. Near side, Harold kept that alive. Nail hot, one-timer by Bruff is stopped by Harris. Cleared to the line, second attempt gets out. Flores trying to muscle it past Harold, doesn't get there. And Bruff now right back in off the stick of Flores and taken away by Bruff. Sharp angle shot doesn't get on net. And a quick pass ahead for Prier now. Another breakaway opportunity. Deeks! And she missed the net too. Murdoch for Steven. Big shot and a save by Lucifora. .7:24 left in this third period. Face off one to the line. Steven dumps it in deep for Houston, who's back on the ice with Gray and Peters. Hard off the glass, all the way down the ice. It will go for an icing call. So another face-off in the offensive zone for Burlington. And it is Houston to take the draw against Haslam. Tie up. Gray came in. Peters got it for Gray again. Houston trying to find it in her feet. Got it to the line. Steven now takes a bit of a check and lost her stick. Cleared again. Held in by Healey. Sent to the open wing. Sawyer lost the pucks. Houston took it. Oh, and it just squeaked by Gray, but Steven kept it alive. Gray again. In front now for Peters from Houston, but shot was tipped and didn't get to the net, and it's another icing call against Whitby. .6:29 left in this third period. Still a 3-goal lead for Burlington. 5-2 is the score. Kicked to the boards by Holmes off the face-off. And stolen by Whitby. Moon held it, and Suitor throws it to the open side where it's stick to the near corner by Lucifora. Holmes trying to get away from the checking of the Whitby defense, but it was taken away from her. This is Sawyer now, skating it herself, dumping it in, just missing the net, so no shot. Moon, cross ice pass, bounces to the open side. Suitor was looking for it, couldn't quite find it. Pass ahead now for Strongman, tried to get it for Bursey. And Bursey battling with Prier now. It's cleared back out to center. Fired in again by Whitby. Harris stopped it there, and Reid fired it right off the pad of Harris behind the net, but second attempt does get out to center now. This is Murdoch. Right into the offensive zone. Takes it to the far side and tried to send a pass in front again, but it bounced through the crease. And there's been a buzzer sound, perhaps. It is 1:50, and a discussion now as to what exactly we'll do. That buzzer was from the Zamboni door. So now the officials are going to talk to the coaches. And Zamboni's just kind of going for it here. Everybody was told no curfew. So we are got some confusion here. The rink guys buzzed for the Zamboni, but the officials and coaching staff, it would appear, were all told that there is no official curfew. We only have 5 minutes left in the game as the officials continue to chat with the rink staff here at Mainway Arena. Conversation continues. The general manager of the Burlington Barracudas as well participating in the conversation, Johnny Moon. So, sounds like the conversation may be alluding to the fact that we have to end this game. 5 minutes left on the clock still. So 5-2 lead for Burlington at the moment. Whitby, I'm sure, thinking that they would be able to get back into this game. But it would appear that the game is over. Not quite the ending of the game you would want. Either team, yes, a win for Burlington and a 5-2 win at that. But 5 minutes left on the clock. I'm sure Whitby felt that they could maybe get back into this game. A pretty even one at that. Shots 28-27 in favor of the Burlington Barracudas. So yes, a very even game and a rough one at that, but a 5-2 victory for your Burlington Barracudas over the Whitby Wolves. What are you going to do? This is still an example of some of the troubles that we face here with women's junior hockey. Regardless, we would like to thank our sponsors now officially. Shield Performance, Dermatics, Cosmetic Dermatology, Skids Away, Pallet Sales and Recycling Solutions, BDO Canada, and RBC Wealth Management, Dominion Securities. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Fans, once again, a 5-2 win for your Burlington Barracudas over the Whitby Wolves. We will see you here next Saturday night at Mainway Arena, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, when your Barracudas take on the Nepean Junior Wildcats. That is Saturday, November the 12th at Mainway Arena. Once again, for myself and all the crew here, my name is Jared Bapty. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next weekend.